Okay, hi everyone, I'm Mayumi. Today I have a very, very special guest. This is my friend Sean. Sean, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
And we're drinking at the Impact Nutrition. I'm drinking a protein coffee. So you're having a strawberry banana. Okay, so for that, thank you so much for cheers for first.
You.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm super excited, and Sean has amazing life experience. So today is kind of like I think everybody would listen his story and then learn from him too. And I think we have a lot of inspiration too. So I'm super, super excited to, I don't know how he's going to share. We have no script, nothing. That's kind of fun things we do together. So maybe first of all, you can introduce yourself. What do you do now? And yes, who you are. A little bit about yourself. That'd be awesome.
Okay, my name is Sean Conley. I'm the founder and CEO of The Tree of Life. And so TREE is an acronym for Therapeutic Reparation Educating Everyone. And so a few things, we pretty much do a lot of things. We mentor youth with a curriculum called Mindfulness, teaches about drugs, but not just teaching about drugs, it's also just being mindful of the choices and the decisions that you make in life. We help the veterans, we help people coming home from incarceration. While they're in there, they help them come home, and then when they come home, we help them also to find a place to stay, clothing, and things like that. Toothpaste, deodorant, whatever they need when they come home. We also feed the less fortunate. We call the unhoused. We pass out food every month for family members with children. So however many kids you get, that's how many boxes of food you'll receive. We help with, breast cancer, all these different things. So we pretty much scatter all over the place. And then my wonderful partner Claire Brown and Daryl Smith and Timothy Poole, we do Hooked on Fishing, Not on Violence, and with Claire's with mental health, wellness, because that's very important out here, especially when we're dealing with our veterans and our youth. I mean, mental health has no age limit, right? And so we're just doing great things out here.
Wow. So Sean sounds like you're helping people 24/7.
Yes.
So maybe can you how many years you doing that, and when did you start that organization?
I started my organization in 2021 is when I first started getting into it, and so it's been about 2 or 3 years, almost 2 years.
Yeah. Wow. And are you enjoying?
I'm loving it. Like, this is not work. This is something that I have a vision, and God gave me a plan. And so when you love to do something, it's not work.
Yes, I feel the exactly same thing. So what you've been doing that for a couple years, and you're helping so many different people, which is so beautiful and awesome.
Thank you.
And that's actually how I met John. Is actually we did some of the health, teens mental health events here at the Impact Nutrition. So that's how I met him. And I'm Japanese, and he told me he's half Japanese, and we're just okay, about the Japanese food, and he got Japanese mom, and we're just kind of okay. So then I heard the interesting story. Then I'd like to interview you. So what is your vision now for yourself? What would be like a great vision, and what's your dream about yourself?
My vision really is just to grow the empire, to do more for my youth. They're our future, and so I just wish I had more people like me growing up when I was young. My mother made sure I had positive people around me. Just sometimes we choose the wrong path, and to just really help the guys coming home from incarceration, because we don't want to come home and to get back into the old lifestyle that they was in. We want them to come home and have an opportunity to live and become a citizen again. And so that's very important. And just helping everybody, just making the world a better place, one human at a time.
That's beautiful. That's awesome. I can really feel like you're in Claire, and all your people are such a passion, helping the kids, and really I just feel wow, where those power come from, the energy and passions and everything. So that's why I want to be a part of that too, a nutrition part to helping the kids, because I've learned so many nutrition for the past 26 years, and there's so many cases with the nutrition change, then their health, how they think and behavior, and a lot of stuff changed. So I just want to be in touch with when they're learning when they're younger, I think that'd be so beautiful too. So that's awesome, amazing. So now, like, that's your vision, and I'm excited to work with you and Claire to so many other events already lining up. She gave me like
we're ready for
6, 7, 8 the whole year,
yes,
you know. And it was such a joy to work with all the teens. You know, there's some kids are a little shy, you know. Some kids are very outgoing. I don't know what their life is going through, but just like being together. And toward the end of the day, everybody kind of put it together. Yes. And when I hear that, when they share like how they're grateful, their parents and, you know, somebody taking care of them, and it just really touched my heart too. You know, the kids can, you know, really thinking that way too. Not like playing the game and do other things and, you know, funny other things, but just really, I can see that, you know, kids are so like pure. And I just want to be, also I want to be the part of adults too, because I believe that when you met the amazing person or some adults, for even one word for the kids, the adult to give you something, and one word can change complete the kid's life too, because they maybe met somebody. So my goal is I want to be one of that person, so kids would remember me, or because I said something, but they can take it in and change your life or something. So
and that's beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm super excited that for more things to happen and more, you know, amazing things. You know, such a great.
We're definitely gonna do a lot more.
A lot more, right? Yes, and it's interesting. That's actually I'm in a nutrition world, and I'm loving to helping other people to lose weight, gain weight, and health issues, stuff like that. But I always has some instinct to like helping the kids. Yes. Because that is like, and I always had a good relationship with the kids too. Somehow like all the kids loving me, and we'll talk like a kids to kids kind of thing. Yes, so that's how they can open up their hearts too. So
and that's a gift.
That's
like
a gift.
Everybody doesn't have to where kids gravitate towards them. And so once you recognize that you can gravitate our young people towards you, and they listen to you, and you can inspire them, that's like one of the greatest gifts that you can ever have in life.
Yes. Just like even like, you know, my son is a teenager, and my son's friends follow me on Instagram. And I was just telling my son, like, why they want to follow me? What do you want to see me? And they said, like, they're interested in your life. So I thought, okay, so then, you know, they just like so many kids coming through my house all the time too. So yeah, that's such an excitement too. So now, like, let's go back a little bit about your history. Okay. So why you started? I know, like, you share like your 28 second. That was, I think, a great way to kind of explain to the kids. You're sharing the 28 second your mistake would cost 28 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So if you can kind of share a little bit of your own way to share what was that one when you were younger mistake. Yes.
Okay, so growing up, I grew up in the streets of Compton, and then I moved to Sacramento with my mother to get me out of trouble. And so I got caught up in the gangs, selling drugs. And so I was a football star, though. I was into my sports, but I was just caught up in a different lifestyle. And so as I got older, I went to juvenile hall, Sacramento County Boys Ranch, a little different things, but I wasn't learning because I was going there with an attitude where, you know what, while I was sitting in my cell, I would tell myself, you know what, I did this way, that was the wrong way, so when I get out, I'm gonna do it this way. But I was just fooling myself, right? I was really a dog chasing his tail, right? And so I realized that as I got to 28 years, and I sat in there for a long time, getting in trouble, and then finally my mother was just like, hey, my daughter was hurting, because she's 34 now, and so I was just like, you know what, my daughter don't deserve this. My kids, my family that's by my side and loving on me don't deserve what I'm giving to them, the hurt and the pain. And so that's the people that was there for me, all the little so-called friends and homies. Nobody was there but the ones who truly loved me. And so I just told myself that I need to make a change. And so a good mentor of mine named Joaquin Jordan came along, and a lady named by the Dr. Barbara, they came along, pulled me in, told me some things, and just started changing my mindset, right? And so that's very important. We have to change our mindset.
Right.
And